Hi folks, lucky enough today to be joined here by Paul, who manufactures the Revo, and he's going to tell us all about it. So Paul, thanks for agreeing to spend a bit of time with us.
Thank you for your time.
How's the year been going for you?
Well, unit has been running very well. We passed 100 units a few weeks ago, so worldwide we have around 107 at the moment. All the manually operated Revo, because the standard Revo is a manually operated rebreather with a constant mass flow. Always supplied complete, ready to dive. It has a 2.8 kilogram scrubber. CE testing proves that it is a very efficient scrubber, as we saw last time. In the United States, training is done by Andy. They have a complete program ready, manuals and exams.
So Paul, the scrubber architecture is something we don't usually see in rebreathers. It's quite unique. Maybe you could take a minute to just talk us through what's different and how it works and how everything sort of fits together there.
Okay. It has a dual scrubber design. I'll show you.
Okay, yeah, let's have a look.
The main setup of the unit is that it must be a very easy to use and a very easy to maintain unit. So to achieve that, there's only one opening possible to the complete rebreather, and you have access to every point in the rebreather. You have access to both scrubbers. You have exit to the exhale lung. You have an entry there. It can dry out very easily. You have access to the inhale lung with the cells. Cells can be removed and replaced very easily. Unit can dry out very easily because it's completely open to the lungs. The Revo has a unique dual scrubber design. Two scrubbers in series, meaning that one scrubber is always used first, the one on the exhale side. After 2 hours diving, the one on the exhale side can be replaced, removed. This one comes on top, and fresh soap is put on the lower side, so that you can do that cycle every 2 hours again, and even saving on soap and having increased safety at the end of the diving. Complete unit is also set up to make very easy to mount tanks by a simple click on and click off system. If you put on a tank, the valves are immediately oriented in the correct way. All small engineering points that make the unit easier to use. The unit has been out for a year now, has been being sold very successfully. Now we introduced the full electronic Revo. Full electronic Revo is completely the same setup as the manually operated rebreather, but with an extra controller, a complete electronic controlled rebreather with an integrated decompression.
So the standard unit's a manually controlled rebreather, but you've been working with Bruce, and now you've got a full electronic controller, haven't you? So manual or full ECCR. Could you explain, what your thinking was, how you chose Shearwater, how it integrates,
Correct. We have been working with Bruce together for almost a year now, and that cooperation has been very successful, and it ends up by the decision that Revo will use the Shearwater controller on its Revo as for making the full electronically controlled rebreather. The full electronically controlled rebreather is the same setup as the manually operated rebreather, with 2 independent PO2 gauges, but with an extra add-on, the electronic controller. Electronic controller also provides full decompression algorithm with gradient factors.
Okay, so we've got 2 Evo Dreams?
Yes, the unit consists always of 2 Revo Dreams with each their own head-up display,
right,
and with a third added option, an upgrade actually that can be put on any manually operated rebreather, is the controller.
So everybody who's got a manual rebreather can just buy a kit off you and upgrade to an ECCR if they want.
That's what happened the last week when we announced the cooperation between Shearwater and Revo, that all the actual Revo users start listing up to get an electronic upgrade on their manual rebreather.
Okay, fantastic.
Revo Dreams are completely tap switch oriented. The purpose is to have a unit that is most leak-free as possible by having no O-rings, no push buttons going through the housing. We created a unit that crashed only at 55 bar in the pressure pod. So we guarantee that's pretty deep. We'll normally never go that deep with those units.
Well, that's brilliant. Thanks very much for taking the time, Paul, and we'll see you in the party tonight.
I see you tonight.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.